So I have noticed a few things. First, our lower lip is a little bit fatter than it should be, or thicker, and then the hair here should go a little bit up, and this should be flatter, probably. Here we'll have this. We'll have to look this character from all sides, because if we look only from the front, it will not do. We have to consider every possible side, every possible view of the character, because in the end we'll be able to look at it and we'll have a turntable from all sides, you know. So that's mandatory, to have it look good from all sides. Very good. Very important. And good. Yes, very good. Why not? Why not also good and important at the same time? So I will try to do this. Then this. Okay, this is one of those pieces of hair. I don't know if pieces of hair is exactly right, but whatever, it's what you know what I mean, you know? Yeah, strands of hair, or I don't know. Sometimes my English is not the best, as you notice. But I hope you understand me, which is the most important. And yeah, you notice that I don't explain that much the tools I use, the brushes I use. I don't explain them too much, because this tutorial, this course is for intermediate ZBrush users, and if you are not intermediate, it will be rather difficult for you to follow. So I recommend you to take maybe one course for beginners. And I happen to have one, so you can take it. And yeah, and after you finish that, probably you will be ready for this kind of course. This is more for the workflow, more to show you how to start a character, how to continue character, to show you that one character doesn't take like 3 or 4 hours. It takes this character, for example, you know how much it takes, because you have seen how much time is in the course description, but I don't know yet. So probably around 30 to 35 or even 40 hours. I'm not sure how much time it will take me. But yeah, that's the time it takes. And also, if you are at work, for example, and working, it will not take you like 1 week for this character. It will take more, because, you know, 1 week is 40 working hours, but you cannot work constantly at work, you know. So from 8 hours you work like 5 of them, or 6 at most, if you can. And that's the most you can do. And yeah, you need rest. When you spend a lot of time in front of computer, you need rest every time. You cannot work and just die in front of the computer. It's not good. I don't think it's very nice. So let's try to make this looks more like a hair. And here we probably can see a little bit of an ear, but in our character we can't, if I might say it like English guy, we can't, or we can't in English, in American English, we can't. No, this is whatever, doesn't matter that much. So I'm just refining the hair. That's why I'm talking about some other things, because I'm just figuring out where the strands will go, and trying to figure out how this will look from behind. And I'm not super exactly happy, but I'm pretty happy with the result. It's not perfect, but it's kind of good result, and we might stick to it until the end, where we will start the actual making of the hair from fiber mesh, which many people find very difficult in ZBrush. But if for fiber mesh, it's very important to make a planning, and this, what I'm making now, is a part of the planning for the fiber mesh. The fiber mesh is you need to plan it. You need to plan where to have fiber mesh, how long it will be, what you will do after you make it, stuff like this. And if you are doing a good planning, you will make a good fiber mesh. The thing is that you cannot do a good planning if you haven't done fiber mesh before. So now I pressed solo. You notice that because it will be easier for me to refine this part here. So you cannot do it without doing it. What I mean by that is practice. You have to always practice, because without practice you cannot do anything. Many people think that they will look at this course, for example, they will take it, they will go to the end. Very little percent of people are going to the end. That's what I'm noticing. But if you go to the end even, and you follow this and you made this character for yourself, even then you have to continue practice after that, so you will retain and increase your knowledge and everything. That's just the thing. That's just how it works. Let's make another piece of hair here. So this one is okay. Let's try another one, like for example like this. Why not? I can of course move it, but this is the move brush, so let's go back to the curve brush and just make it smaller, of course, put it here, and yeah, I will accept it by just clicking. Many people don't know how to accept this kind of curves. You just have to click on the object and that's it. That's not anything too fancy with some alt keys or something. Just click on the object and it's over. It's just like that. It's very easy, but just many people don't know it, you know. And yeah, they're asking me, not constantly, but I frequently am asked this question: how to accept the curves? I don't know how to accept the curves. So that's why I'm saying that a lot here. Let's make one little thing here that will, okay, that's cool, accept it, and then just move it with big move brush, inflate it here, place it inside here, it's cool, then maybe few strands here in this area, one for example like this, accept it, and yeah, you notice that I'm accepting it without making it thinner or something, but it's very easy when you have something in ZBrush to just, for example, smooth it. I'm just smoothing with the shift and then move it and then make whatever you want from it. It's just easy when you have something. That's why I made the hair very roughly, the shape of the hair from a sphere, and then I continued to work on it until we have this kind of not super bad result. Okay, I will make this smaller, put it here and move it so it's going like this. Yeah, I can move it a bit backward since here is not exactly the place for it. And now I will control Z because I would want to polish, turn on polish, and let's see, yeah, with polish the things are starting to look a little bit more like the hair, which is fine and cool at the same time. Fine and cool at the same time. Very nice. So this will be the thing that is holding the hair, and most of the time this kind of elastic band that is holding the hair is consistent of a few wraps, so we have to figure that out. And how I know that? I first have a sister, and second I have a daughter, so I kind of know these things. And these are little things, but they can just give life to your model a little bit more, and people notice them, you know. People notice when you have put a little bit more effort in your work, and yeah, they just give you the appraisal you need. For example, if you post in ArtStation, but you have spent just a little bit of time on something, but you're happy with the result and want to post it for the people to see, I don't recommend you doing that. Just spend more time. Just do it as better as you can, and then post it when you're ready and when you feel like when people are seeing that. Imagine that people are just watching your work and saying, okay, this is good, or this is not exactly perfect, or something. That's stimulating me to make better works. In these tutorials or just my personal stuff, which I don't have time for now, because most of the time I'm making tutorials or courses. That's why I don't have time for my personal stuff. But yeah, someday, who knows, maybe. But still, I'm happy to teach people ZBrush because it's an amazing program, and I want as many people to notice it as possible. Let's fix the lower lip. Lower lip forever. Okay, but it's not looking bad with this lower lip, I think. Let's lower it a bit. Not lower it, but make it a bit smaller. We'll see if it will be good. I'm just fixing also, not fixing, but adjusting the upper lip too. Okay, just tiny bits of adjusting. Maybe the chin is a bit bigger in our character, which we'll have to probably fix. We'll have to always have structure in our images, in the face, in the body. We'll have to have structure. It has to look that inside we have bones. And for this now, I'm not sure that that's the case, especially here in the area of the forehead. We need to dig a bit and then smooth to have this kind of eye ridge, this area above the eyes. But I think it's starting to look pretty good. Let's color this hair with some of color like this. Let's try it. Fill object. Then return to our color of the face. Maybe we should color the face too. But for example, for the skin of the character, especially woman skin, I would like to, let's go a little bit whiter. Okay, I would like to adjust the basic material. Let's go to material. Where is it? Come on, material, where are you? Okay, it's here. I will dock it. Where? Here. And then we'll go to modifiers of the material, and I will adjust. This is the basic material. It has two. It's interesting. I will increase the diffuse. a bit, so it doesn't have this kind of harsh shadows, which will be cool. But it's looking pretty good. Now, probably we need more geometry. Of course we need more, and also we need some eyelashes, which someday we will do. Eyelashes are pretty important, especially for females. They're making the eyes a bit bigger, and yeah, we will make them. But for now, we can make them now. Why not? Why not? It will be cool to make some eyelashes. I'm not sure about the eyes yet, and I'm just digging here just to feel the eyes, how they will look. They're looking pretty good. How to make eyelashes, you will ask me, and I will answer you because you're my people, you know. I will answer you. So eyelashes are pretty easy to do. We just have to mask an area like this, and this is not eyebrows, eyelashes. I will show you. And then go to extract and extract it. Then accept the extraction and then solo it to see it better. Close this. Control Shift click, so we can have only this polygroup selected, because there are different polygroups, as you can see. So only this with Control Shift click, and then they'll hidden. Now we'll make a zero measure on the lowest poly count, target poly count, and we will have this. So this kind of process, if you didn't get it quite much, don't worry, because we will do this a lot, and I will explain this into detail. I will do it slowly for you. For now, I'm just showing you like a trailer of it, you know. So now zero measure again, and zero measure again, and notice this menu is doing us very good, because otherwise we should go like this: geometry, zero measure, and zero measure, press it here, and find target poly count and move it to the bottom, stuff like this, which will take a lot more time. So we are more than twice as fast with this custom menu, so I think we are pretty much okay. So now I will go press Alt and click this map icon and just go down. Oops, I pressed Q, which, yeah, Q when I'm in Cyrillic mode of my keyboard, which was the case now, is just opening this lightbox, which we don't like. We don't like the lightbox. No, we like it. It's cool. So now I will have to, with very big move brush, move this into position and place it exactly where I want. The idea here is that I want some kind of a plane to have as eyelashes, because the actual eyelashes will probably make by fiber mesh, but it will be later in the process. I will double this, so the visibility will have visibility from the top, from the bottom too, and eyelashes most of the time are turned upward. So I will just try to turn them upward if I can. And I will do it probably, since I've done this before. It's not my first time, if we can say so. So probably I should be able to do it. But we are a little bit running out of time for this video, and I want to make it exactly the eyelashes, to paint them a bit of a darker blonde color, darker yellow color, and see how it will look. But it will start to look pretty good probably, hopefully also. And we can zero mesh again. Okay, looking good. So I'll take this color with C, then make it darker, and then fill the eyelashes, and then go back to my original whitish color. Let's wait for ZBrush to save. Okay, and we're having this kind of light white lashes, eyelashes. If we now press render, which in my case is Shift Q because I have made it, you will see that we have this kind of mask. I will clear it, and then yes, you will see we have kind of a shadow on the top, which doesn't look now super nice, but it's something, and we'll see how it will go. And I will make this portion here reddish, just to have more variety, and it will look more like the concept. So this kind of reddish. And maybe we will make a bit of a poly paint for the head at some point, because it's looking a bit dull. And we will assign a material for the head, for example, which will be the skin material. Yeah, this for females is working good, the skin material, because it's soft, it doesn't have super harsh shadows, and it's most of the time it's working nicely. But for now, let's work with the basic material, or basic material 2, or just the basic material. Okay, it's a little bit darker, but it's good. So yeah, we have made this video a little bit longer, but it's cool, and see you in the next video, of course.